Hello everybody, my name is Kara, and today I'm here with the end of the year book tag. This tag was originally created by Ariel Bissett, and I was tagged by the lovely Min Kobayashi. I will link both of their channels down below. Number 1. Are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? And I'm actually very proud of myself as a, serial reader of multiple books. Does that even make sense? Perhaps not. Seems like I'm always reading more than one book at a time now, and I'm actually currently only in the middle of 2. And the first one is Cruel Beauty by Rosamund Hodge. This is actually a reread for me that I'm doing for the BookTube Rereadathon challenge or project. And so this one, I enjoy it, and I'm pretty close to being done, and it's a reread, so I'm sure I'm going to be able to finish this by the end of the year. The other one I'm not so sure about, and that's a motivation problem, and that is A Mad Wicked Folly by Sharon Biggs Waller. This is a historical fiction, and it's well written. I was enjoying it well enough at the time, but I started reading this in October, the end of October, and I put it down, and I don't think I've looked at it since then, so I do kind of want to finish this before the end of the year, just because, I don't want to go into 2019 with, some books I'm still in the middle of, I want to start fresh. I saw Kelly from Cozy Reader Kelly mention that as one of her goals, and I'm like, that's a good goal! So that's kind of what has inspired me, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with this one. I won't be super upset if I am still in the middle of it. I just at least want to make some progress in it so I don't feel like I'm just stalled on this one. Number 2, do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? So autumn is actually over, but winter, autumn type books that I am going to transition into the end of the year with. I do like reading those kind of atmospheric sort of books, especially fantasy. And actually I have a series that does kind of fit for that. I'm currently buddy reading the Raven Boy series with my wonderful friend Huck from Badger Reads. Again, all links for people I mentioned will be down below. And we just have to read the last book at this point, and that is The Raven King by Maggie Stiefvater. I am really looking forward to this. I'm kind of scared. I'm very scared. And I've also heard sort of mixed things about it. Some people say this is the best in the series, and some people say it totally ruined the series. So definitely interested to see what happens in this. But I do think this fits for the whole autumn winter kind of feeling book. And yeah, I guess this is my transition into winter book, even though we're officially in winter already. Number 3, is there a new release you're still waiting for? I don't think so. We're getting pretty close to the end of December here, so I don't think I'm still waiting on anything. I am still waiting on myself to actually pick up and read some of the anticipated releases I had that came out in the last couple of months, but that's a me problem. Number 4, what are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? And I know this is a super boring answer, but I'm pretty much just gonna go with the 2 books I'm currently in the middle of, and then The Raven King by Maggie Stiefvater, just because one of the things I decided to do for myself for December is to not set any challenges or goals or participate in any readathons, even though there are a ton that look like a lot of fun. I just wanted to mood read and to just feel like I could pick up anything I wanted, and that's kind of how I'm doing some self-care or just enjoying myself during the holidays. So basically, I'll be reading whatever I want, and I'm excited about that. Number 5, is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? I don't want to say no categorically, because there's always a chance I'm going to be surprised by something, and that's kind of, I like that. I like that possibility that anything I pick up next could become a new favorite. I think my favorites of the year are pretty much set at this point though. Bloodwater Pink by Joy McCullough, which I talk about all the time. I'm pretty sure that's going to be my favorite book of the year. I would be very surprised if anything topped it, but never say never. And finally, number 6 is, have you already started making reading plans for 2019? Sort of. I did just film a did I actually finish the series I wanted to reaction video, which I will link down below as soon as it's posted. But I'm kind of thinking for the new year, I'm not going to give myself too many specific goals, kind of going along with my reading plans for December. I want to be more open to just picking up things I want to read, and that sounds very basic when I say it like that, but I do think I've kind of gotten away from mood reading. I'm kind of sad about that. So I do have some, of course, readathons and things I'm going to be participating in. There's a couple already I know of that I'm very excited about, and this is very exciting. I'm actually going to be hosting and co-hosting the Artemis Fowl Read-Along, which we are bringing back starting in January of 2019. I will link my announcement video down below. It's very short, so if you just want to kind of see what we're going to be getting up to in the new year, I and Giselle and Taylor are all so excited about this, so that is definitely a reading plan I'm excited to be making for the new year. Okay everybody, so that was the end of the year book tag. We pretty much are at the end of the year, so I don't know if I'm gonna tag anyone. I'll tag Hannah from Snow White Reader, and anyone else who wants to do this. I know it's very late. Let me know down below one of the books that you guys want to read before the end of the year, or if you're doing what I'm doing and kind of just letting it happen. And also, since I'm not sure when this is going up, I'm just gonna say right now, Merry Christmas to everybody who celebrates, and if you do not, I hope you just have a wonderful time doing whatever makes you happy with your family or your friends or just by yourself chilling out. I hope you have a wonderful a few days in December. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you soon with a new video, and I hope you love the next book you read. Bye!